compounding poor choices. Rule number one on my financial, I want to call it way of the Markowski Investments world. Rules of the road. Rule number one is compounding is the royal road to riches. Compounding interest. It's also the road to a good life. Good choices, they compound. Thing about compounding is it can work in the inverse. It can work against you. Again, I talk about this all the time. We talk about people, their credit card bills and the type of interest they pay, debt, or poor choices throughout life for a myriad of different things. The thing is, when you make a poor choice, this is something, again, it's a bit of a life hack lesson. You need to recognize it. You can't brush it underneath the rug. You need to deal with it right away. Basically, just fix the problem. I hold it the same way. I'm incredibly anal about, things that happen to my house or my car, or if something is off or it's broke. It needs to be fixed immediately, because one little issue here is going to lead to another issue, and then it starts compounding. Then you've got real problems. Why do I bring this up? Really sad story I felt for these people today. There's a story in the Wall Street Journal talking about student loan debt. And student loan debt is strangling Gen X. That's my generation. And the usual, Wall Street Journal pieces right now. These are Wall Street Journal pieces where they have anecdotes. They find people to fit whatever their narratives may be. But in this case, again, I felt bad for these people. And, person number one, federal loans have followed him for 26 years, longer than he's been married. He's got a couple of kids, but he's also took out $74,000 in graduate school debt. Again, my generation. That's now up to $300,000. I see these stories. I'm like, how did you let that happen? How did you let $74,000 in student loans turn into $300,000? 55-year-old New Jersey chiropractor. Again, he is buried right now. The balance continues to accrue interest. Basically, he also just got denied a home equity loan application. I mean, you're borrowing more money on top of the money you already own. You're compounding your problem. Anyway, he talks about where he's at. And again, they're giving other examples of other Gen Xers that are barreling toward retirement with an excruciating student loan burden. 6 million borrowers aged 50 to 61 have the highest average balance of any age group. Almost $48,000. Again, okay, this is my age group. Big price tag. And they talk about other people as well, student loans, what they did, how they changed the rules, and certain people were living off their student loans while they took out their student loans. At some point in time, and every single one of these stories here, I look at these things and I say to myself, because I had student loans. They weren't massive. I had them, but they were dealt with lickety split. They were dealt with lickety split. I paid them off as soon as I could. And then, my wife, who I love dearly, but here's where her financial acumen, was not up to snuff. We got married. She had student loans. Boom, take care of that immediately. Get rid of it. Cross it off the list. I don't want it. And I did everything you could to get rid of this stuff. You look at these people, and I'm saying they were one person, got into one career, went into an MBA later on in life, and is, now pest control expert up in Seattle, makes 80 grand a year. People, you can't wish your problems away. If it takes, opening up a power washing business on the weekend, or waiting tables, or doing whatever it takes to knock this down, you do it. And hey, to all you younger people out there, let this be a lesson to you, okay? Do not ignore problems. Deal with them immediately. Deal with debt immediately. Get it under control. Do what you have to do. Work the extra hours, because this is what's going to end up happening. And you're stuck. These people right now, they're going to start having their paychecks garnished if they can't make these payments. I get it. I get it. Many people went out and took student loans. You believed the BS, that was the only way. It was your only ticket to make your way up in the world. And again, that was pretty much the gospel back when I was in high school, without a doubt. But you got to be going to a school. You got to be doing something that you understand where you're going to get a return on that investment. This and compounding mistakes leads to many, many problems in life. Okay. And until you step up and you say, you know what, I'm going to do what it takes to get rid of this, I don't know what to tell you, people. Okay. You're wishing on a lottery ticket. You're wishing on a government official to make it go away. No. Okay. Handle it. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.